Looks like it's working now. How bizarre. I don't know what's going on. Yay! Welcome, Esme, to the other place. Interesting. Is this going to appear up here? There it is. Okay, good. Right. Oh my god, I'm going to start again with this nonsense. So, I'll just give the brief version. I've got stuff to do, and part of that stuff to do is updates to Nerdy Day Trips. People have submitted some submissions via the form, and I need to approve or reject them and then process them on GitHub. So I've already checked this one, so I'm going to hit approve. So the only edits I usually really do, we've effectively checked the location on the map, but the only edits I usually do is just check the address, and that looks all right. So confirm, and this will go and create a PR on GitHub. And if we open that in a tab, and then this dialog will disappear, and then that will get marked as complete, and I can move on to the next one. And over on GitHub, you'll see it's turned into a pull request. And the file that's changed is a file that gets added to the repo. And it is basically the contents of that dialog that I just approved. And there's a little dialog down here that tells you what to check for. And I've already checked all of this. So this should be good. And then what it will do is deploy the site, the whole site, with this contribution added as well. I suspect someone is telling me on Telegram that something's not working, but yes. Cool. That was Mr. McPhail. And this should do a pull request. Sorry, a deploy. And it just does that via GitHub action here on GitHub. And so we will end up with something that I could review and see how it looks on the site. But what I'll do is I'll just, well, let's wait for that to finish. You'll find there'll be an action in here somewhere that's running. Yeah, page built and then deployed. So it creates a deployment of GH pages. Deployment number 999. What are the chances that I would come in here and see a deployment 999? Okay, so the next one we do after this is deployment 1000. That sounds unreasonable. Right, let's. All right, so that bit's finished. It's now doing the deployment. Now it takes a little while. Not too long, but it takes a little while. And once it finishes, we should see this get updated down here. All checks have passed. So in theory, there is a deployment done. The branch has not been deployed. Yeah, it's still not quite there. Once it does, we'll be able to review it. Doesn't take long. And somewhere, there we go. It says it has. I don't think it's finished yet. It takes a little while. Has it? Oh, it has. There we go. So this is the deployment of the site on GitHub page, as you can see, github.io. And the new contribution is here. And this is quite handy because this means I can just zoom straight to it. And that's helpful because I can, confirm a triple check that the map location is correct. Australian Space Registry, and I can also click on this and make sure, the site still renders everything okay, which it does. It's horrible, ugly theme, which I need to fix at some point. So yeah, that's good enough for me. That finished, and so I can just squash and merge. Boom, another place added to the database. Done. That's the process. It takes a few minutes. So for each one, it takes a few minutes. There are a couple of issues with this. One is if I go through and go bang, 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 and approve a load of these, we get a problem. Um, and the problem is that there's a few problems with this. One of the problems is that the the deployment starts running while another deployment is running. So yeah, that's not great. I've got another one here. I think location Fish Street. I know this. The monument to the Great Fire of London. Right. I'm going to approve some of these. Let them through. Um, if I reopen this GitHub and you see pull requests, you should see it appear as a pull request. And if I scroll and see under submission tag, there is a bunch of submissions that need reviewing. Oh, and to get through some of these, apologies for not doing that. I've just started a new job. What is this? Simon has. I have no idea what this is. Somewhere in Norway. Science Centre in Trondheim. Seems good to me. I don't think it's already in there. We'll check on Google Maps. Trondheim is up here somewhere, isn't it? I'll put that in the centre of the map. So this page, the search page, sorts results by distance from the centre of the map. This could probably do with like a reticule on the centre of the map, so you know what you're pointing at. A bit like the ad page, where this has a gigantic green like marker where at the center of the map. Maybe I should put that in there or something like that. But that seems a bit overkill. Anyway, this was Trondheim. Uh, Zoom in. Yeah. Well, we got Trondheim. That's right. What is this? Science Centre. Yeah, that's what we're adding. So that's good. I'm going to add that. Science aims to motivate children. Blah 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 blah. The Science Centre. Okay. Boom. There's another one. I just realised there is a problem with this web page. There's a few problems with this. This admin console, I haven't published the source code for, and the same for the submission form, and I really need to. That's a job that I really need to put on my list near the top. Let's go to my to-do list. I should put this near the top. On Nerdy J Trips, open source, admin tool, and add page. I keep meaning to do this, but I'm scared of doing it because I feel like it's probably horrific and people will find vulnerabilities in it. I mean, it may be horrific and vulnerabilities, but yeah, both is possible. Next one to add is this one. University of where? NTNU. Who is this? Hey McVale, how are you doing? Museum is a natural and cultural museum in. Oh, it's another Trondheim one. So someone's been to Trondheim. And we can go there and there. Almost certainly it isn't already in here. And we can like zoom in on Trondheim, but I'm pretty certain, like, if I were just to like change the search criteria and just search for like archaeology, like there's nothing up there in Norway. So yeah, that's fine. That looks plausible. Yep, looks good. Approve. Minor tweak. Oxford comma. Uh, the Department of Archaeology and the Cultural History. That's fine. I'm not gonna. People can do pull requests if they want to fix that. Boom. And there is also a Discord. I have a Discord for Nerdy Day Trips, and it does announce new venues in here every time someone contributes. So yeah, you can see the ones that were contributed a few days ago. Um, yeah, neat. I was quite pleased with that integration. What's this next one? Is that the one I just did? I think it might be. No, it's not. Oh, this is botanical garden. Right, so if you're interested in botanical gardens, but not the sciencey bit, you can go to the botanical gardens. I'm going to make a rash assumption that this works. Um, what? Where is this botanical garden? It's a bus stop. That's not a botanical garden. It's a bus stop. Is this really the right place? Did I click the right link there? The botanical garden? Surely it should be somewhere near that. Bus stop? I mean, is that a botanical garden? Is that the botanical garden? Where? Arbor. Is that an arboretum? Is that? Oh no, that's a lake, I think. Is that just the nearest bus stop to the botanical garden? I don't know. Well, let's go back to the website. Visit the garden. Where is the location? Address. Where does that go? That goes to Google Maps. Right. Okay, so that is where the bus stop was, I think. That lake. And is that about right? Yeah. I mean, it's the nearest bus stop to it, which is not unreasonable. Good. I'll allow that. Thank you. Cool. Done. Now we've got Derwent, somewhere in Derwent. Um, what is this? The Pencil Museum. Pipelines go brr. Yes. The Pencil Museum. I've heard of this. I'm surprised. Have we never had this submitted before? Really? Or is there more than one pencil museum? Yeah, it is already in there. So this is a dupe, I think. And what does their text say? Yeah, this is definitely a dupe. It's been there for a few months. This definitely is the same place, isn't it? It only works Keswick, Cumbria. Uh, oh, where's the? Well, I don't show the address on here. But if I show on map, oh man, is that going to work? Then it does show the address when you see the popover. I think Pencil Museum, donk. No, it doesn't. Poo. Hmm. Yeah, you're right. It is already there. So, yeah, I was sure we already had that. So this is the problem. I all I'm going to do is just say reject it because it's already there. Done. And what's this one? Oh, nice. Passion, emotion, experience, automotive history. Nice. A car place. I do like wandering around car places. Where is this? Hamburg. Wow. Is this the right location? Immobile maker. Is that? That must be it. Surely. No. Is it this one? One of these. Oh, it's that there. Is it that there? Car museum. Yes. Brilliant. Okay, so the location is right. Yep, that's right. Nothing found in there already. So yes, approve. Is that what it's called? Is that what it's really called? Prototype in capitals. Uh, it is. Okay, fine. If that's part of their brand, so be it. Damn it, I missed an Oxford comma there. Oh, I closed the tab. Silly Billy. One left. Where's this? Hackerspace. Yeah, a Norwegian hackerspace. I do like having hackerspaces on here. Um, Hello, Marius. Yeah, I'm streaming all the time. All the time. I'm a fan of putting hackerspaces in here because if you're in a location and you want to, do a bit of nerding out, it's a hackerspace is a really good place to go because there will be other hackerspaces there. Hackernet. Yep, that looks good. And that does as well. Approved, approved, approved. Uh, so people tinker with software networks, art, and hardware, learn from each other. Perfect. Just the kind of thing I was thinking this site should have. Right. So now we've got a whole bunch of submissions. Oh my gosh. Right. Ones that are recent. 10 minutes ago, last week. I approved a few last week and then didn't merge them. 3 weeks ago, last month, Royal Signals. Right. So let's make our way through them. So this is double reviewing now. Is that deployed? Royal Signals Museum, Blandford Camp. I love this zooming thing. Stuart Langridge added this. Oh, this is interesting because the person who submitted this was it? Oh no, I think one of these we've just had submitted. The person is on Twitch, Foxborough Royal Signals Museum. Looks good. Yep, perfecto. Squash and merge. Wonderful. So that's that one done. Where's this? Museum. Ooh, it's a cycling museum. I've already done all the pre-checks for this before I did this. Let's see where that is. Paris. Do you know what? I'm going to New York next week. I wonder if there's any nerdy places to go in New York. I should find them. Hello, Pat, in the US. How are you? Good place to say kids. Nice. Merge. How's everyone doing on a relaxed Sunday afternoon? Or morning, if it's morning where you are. What's next? A retro games place. Is this an arcade? Let's have a look. Retro games ED. Where is this? In Germany, somewhere. Allows visitors to experience retro games. And do they have a website? Yeah, they do. €10. That's not bad at all. €5 for kids. That's a bargain. That is. They say what game? Oh, look at this. Yeah. How long is that for? And happy hour. Mm, that's really good. Like that. Merge it. Bonk. And so once I merge them, eventually it then deploys to Cloudflare and you'll see these updates. So the last update was October the 7th before today. And if I refresh, you can see this one that has now arrived. And I think that one as well on the 15th. So these two arrived today, got deployed today. So that's good. It works. What's next? Habitat for Humanity Restore. What's this? Don't remember this one. Oh my life, that's a URL and a half, isn't it? Let's check the deployment. Ooh. Ooh, it's in Austin, Texas. Getting ready for church and doing some book work. Nice. Marius says currently printing 200 conference badges. Oh, golly. Hello, Ian. How are you? Uh, did the fast show titles at the Zoomy thing for some reason wherever I see. Yeah, they did. Yeah, you're right. It was the fast show. And it was like, as it was zooming towards you, it was each of the scenes as zooming towards you. Yeah. Don't distract me from this by making me go and look up fast show titles on YouTube and get a copyright strike. Zero manufacturing lab. Circuit region until 3D printing recycle waste. Georgia. Can you go round? Can you go round this place? Can you visit this place? Hmm. This is a press release. Get involved. Volunteer advocacy. Hmm. You see, I like these things because they're like things for people to get involved in their local community. And I like if you're visiting a place and there's some way you could get involved or help the local community, I can only think that's a good thing. So there's very few things I won't merge. The one that we've had the argument about most is the blue, blue plaques because they're just like blue plaques. Calderdale Industrial Museum. Ooh, a museum. I do like museums. One thing I would really love to do at some point is replace these. We've got an open issue about this. Replacing these blobs with something that shows you what they are, like a marker, like a picture of a museum, like you get in Google Maps. You get a little blob of a museum. No, it's me. Thank you for dropping by. But that's a thing we can do another time. Right, where is Calderdale? Is that Scotland somewhere? Oh, no. Whoop. Sorry to all the Scots people. Calderdale. This looks like some big banquet hall thing with a load of benches and loads of restaurants around the edges by the look of it, attached to the museum. That's pretty cool. An industrial museum in Halifax. Old mill, plenty of working machines. There's a section on Quality Street. Open every Saturday. Let's have a look at their website. Wow, here's an old mill as well. Industrial museum. Hey, love that kind of stuff. Excellent. Approved. It'd be nice if we could streamline this so it's not me sitting here doing this approval, but it is what it is. Dustin Wilson says, just starting the day, doing well. I need to think there are nerdy things to do. Yes, yes, you do. Submit frequently, and submit often. The Monument to the Great Firefly. Right, so we've caught up with today's ones, and then there's some more I've got to do as well. So we've already checked this one, so like this should be fine. It was only 16 minutes ago. Monument to the Great Fire of London. Wow, that's right there in Monument Street. I don't think I've ever been here. Whereabouts is that? It's right in near Bank, isn't it? Wow. Oh. Um, poor man's version of London Eye. What? Really? Is there a website for this? I thought it was just like a pillar or something. I didn't know this is actually a. Uh, the monument. Is the monument here? The monument. Oh, okay. Hmm. Okay. Great. Love it. Uh, Done. What's next? Let me refresh this. Some of them will have disappeared. Good. Where did we get to? 15, 17 minutes ago. There we go. Right, I am going to YOLO these in, I think, as soon as I look at the page, because we've literally just looked at them. Boom, 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 boom. Does it go there? Yep. Wow, Trondheim is right on the fjords. I did not realise that. There's a... Yep, you're going in. Doo, doo, doo. How many places are there in the database now? It's quite a lot, isn't it? I wonder if you zoom out, does it show you all of them? Is that as far out as you can go? So there's, oh my, 1,915 plus that many, plus 6, plus 3. So that's a lot. That is over 2,000. Holy cow. I didn't realise we'd gone over 2,000. That's pretty cool. What's next? This one from 16 minutes ago. The other Trondheim one. Yep. That's going in. Not doing great in South America submissions. This is true. So let's think about why that is. One reason why that is, I think, if I were to be so bold, is translations. The whole thing's in English. Like the entire user interface is English. It should be translatable. The problem is that is a lot of text to translate. I think we had this conversation on a discussion somewhere. And Hugo was like, it's a lot to do. Hugo, the software, does support multilingual sites, and we could do that for sure. I would love to do that. In fact, um, you know, even just adding the first 5 popular languages, like adding French, Spanish, German, and Portuguese, would be a good start. But, you know, I'd need to make everything translatable, including all those texts that you see at the bottom of all the pages. It's a lot of work. It would be worthwhile, I think, if we could, but it's just so much work. I think, but getting the infrastructure set up is the way to do it. Is to get it configured correctly. Yeah, there are big gaps all over the map. I mean, there's big gap. Africa's missing. Like, there's nothing. I refuse to accept that there's nothing nerdy in anywhere in Africa. It's just like, yeah, needs work. Right, these two are the last two that I'm going to merge, and then we'll look through some other pull requests and see what's missing that I haven't looked at for a while. Right, this was that rather excellent looking funky museum. And I'm happy with that because we already checked it. Let's go to merge. Final one is from Foxboron, who added this and is in the Twitch chat. In Oslo. I haven't been to Oslo for a long time. I can't zoom in anymore. What? I thought I zoomed in further with... Yeah, we have looked at this, haven't we? Yes, we have. All good. All good, all good, all good, all good. Right. What? Right, there's one here. I think this one at Northam Second Hand, the website doesn't work. Someone have a replacement website? No. So it's tagged it needs website. I can't deploy that with a broken link. And I wouldn't be surprised if that link does actually work in Oz, but it doesn't work here. I think we should close this. Hmm. Yep. 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 I agree. I'm closing this until we have metadata. If we go to that point, we could indeed bunch of blue plaques. Uh, right. Hello, Daniel. How are you? Welcome to the nonsense. Right. Other pull requests. There's probably loads. Get actions. God. Right. Well, that's easy because that's just bumping setup node, which, I mean, some checks were not successful. Why? Because we never do that. That's fine. Yeah, we never deploy the whole site to that path. That would never work. That's fine. Squash and merge. Bop. We need a Popecast hashtag for when you go live. Yeah, true. Okay, if you like. Right. Any more pull requests? I should start at the bottom, really, shouldn't I? Right. These are all experiments. Shorten address text. I think this has already been solved. JS functions try and shorten the address of the map. Pop-up bubble. This is add function shortens. I think. Yeah, I think this is already done. I should shut your pictures one. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I don't know what we're ever gonna whether we're ever gonna have pictures. I don't know. It's just so dangerous having random people putting pictures on. Does everyone see adverts same time on Twitch? PoPDC is taking an ad break. Um, yeah, I don't know how that works. Really, I know that you can defer them and like, although he probably can't hear me saying this. It says unstable as well. Average stream bitrate is too high. Oh dear. Apparently, I'm sending too much data to Twitch. Um, Let me just log into the Twitch inspector, who's now going to tell me. Right, so apparently I am sending stable 7.9 kilobits a second. Uh, and I've been doing that for 34 minutes. Okay. Is that good? uh, yeah, why is it complaining that it's unstable? I don't understand. Just because it's more than I should be sending. It's like 6K or something. Is that what I should be sending? It's less than 8K. Probably. Oops. Bad, Popey. Naughty boy. Doesn't hurt Twitch. Okay, cool. Right. Okay. I've already said the thing. Thank you, McVale. What else we got? Leaderboard experiments. Yeah, I'm not merging that. That's improve the search a bit. What does this do? I'm doing a search. Reposition the map to show only the results, not the whole world. Ooh. Uh, I can hear a cat snoring behind me. I suspect the noise suppression is. This is. Uh, this is one of mine. Is that still deployed? Can I view that? Yeah. Look at that. I added this as a way for people to add comments under places like, "Oh, I've been here and it's rubbish," or "This doesn't. This place is shut," or "This was fantastic. I really enjoyed it," or something like that. And I'm a bit concerned that if I add this, then the information commissioner will come after me because I'm storing, user interactions. And I had a conversation with Terence Eden because on his website, Open Benches, they have a similar thing because people are contributing stuff. They have a blog somewhere. Oops. Where's their blog? About. Yes, here we go. Online Safety Act. So they've written a whole, user to user thing to say how they comply with the Online Safety Act, and that's something I just haven't had the time to wrap my head around. So that's why this hasn't landed yet, but it could do. It could do. Um, uh, let's put this in my to-do list so I actually think about it. It's not approval, is it? Do work to get, say, compliance minted. Um, it's not Discus, is it? It's comments be enabled. Oh, what PR was it? 11. No, 811. Oh, good lord. 11. Right. Save that. Why is this not alt tabbing correctly? So that is on pause. I think this should be marked as a work in progress. How do you change it to a work in progress? Can I mark it as a label blocked? Blocked? Hmm. Could add a label. Do I want a label blocked? New label. go back here, and I will label it blocked, and I'll assign myself. Boom. Can I say that it's a... I thought there was a thing where you could say it's a work in progress. Is it up here? No. I thought there was somewhere. Convert to draft. There we go. Bop. Perfect. Right. How many more? Right. Here's a submission that needed adding. Is this already in the database? Can I do a search on this? God, this website. I need to revamp the UI for this. Is that location correct? How can I? And one of the problems is I don't have the same. I can't make GitHub action run on this. I think. Or can I? No, I can't. Not been deployed. Is there no way I could force a GitHub action on this? I don't think I can. I should look into that. It's a month old already. Okay, let's just make sure this is all correct. Let's look for on Google Maps. Oh man, why do I keep pressing shift? I don't need to press shift. Maps.google.com. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Well, I mean, plausible. It does look like that. 50733. Yeah, that's good enough. Close enough. Merge it. I feel bad for people making the effort of contributing stuff directly in GitHub and then me not merging them, which is like rude from me. Marius says he thinks he's been there. Wonderful. What about this one? Bruckenstrasse. Brucken? Is that how you say it? Bruckenstrasse. What does that say? Goldschackelbrucker? Goldstahlbrucker. Is that right? I'm butchering. I don't know German. Sorry. What is this? Someone's going to correct my German pronunciation. It's going to be Marius, surely. Oh, wow. That's amazing. I've seen some viaducts in my time, but that's impressive. Holy cow. That is amazing. Wow. See, now that fits on this website. Gee. Oh man, that is amazing. It's very beautiful with all the like autumn leaves nearby and the train going across the top at the same time. That is a brilliant picture. I love that. Oh man, that approved. Maris is trying not to fix my German. Very good. That's amazing. There's a viaduct I went to in Sussex some years ago, and it's famous. Like everyone takes photos of it. It's where is it? It's a famous one. Ouse Valley, is it that one? Yeah, that's the one. It's nowhere near as impressive as that one in Germany. Good lord. Yeah, and like people stand in these gaps and then take photos. Like if you look at this place on Google Maps, you'll find like 1,000 photographs of people like standing inside the brickwork and like taking photos. If I look on Google Maps, boop, boop, boop. There's probably photos somewhere. Oh, I've just collapsed the thing. Is there photos nearby? Nearby? No. Somewhere. I thought in here you could see like photos people have taken near here. Is it under layers? No. Maybe not. If you drag that, do you see? Oops. See, I'm getting distracted again. Yeah, there we go. Right. Plop. And you'll see probably photos. Like, see, people stand in these and then take photo from this one, like through all of those. And it looks pretty cool. I have done exactly this. Yeah, possibly. I don't know if there are more photos or not. I saw a few blobs. Like, that is the kind of. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. Exactly this photo of people like standing in and taking photos. It's quite a famous place for that. Nice. Right. Is that enough nerdy day trips for today? I think it is. Cool. The other thing I wanted to do, uh, update, check in on nerdy day trips. Yeah, I've done a bit of that. I feel good about that. Update some snaps. I have a snap that I tried to build and it failed. Hmm. Uh, Invalid command set version. Oh, poo. It's set space version. I thought I changed that yesterday. Clearly not. It's set version equals. I thought I saved that. How did I not? Shall I get rid of that little errant blank character there? There was another one further up, wasn't there? Yeah, there you go. Hmm. Okay, well, I'll kick that off again. While that's happening, what else can we do? Oh man, quick test. Oh, I need to do that. Are there any other snaps that need updating? Do do do. Right, so this has been updated a little while ago. That one is still outstanding. Grummage. Yes. Is Grummage actually in the store? My still out fix was to comment out the line that caused the issue. What? The layout fix was to comment out the line that caused the issue. What, in my B2 one? Yeah, probably. Oh, yeah. I need to do a release of this at some point. I haven't touched this for a while. Yeah, that needs more work. That's a bigger thing. I think I'll put that on the to-do list. So down here we'll put. I need to do another release. I think I did do a release, but I didn't. Did I not publish it? Um, now my poor laptop is struggling. Oh my gosh. Grummage. Grummage. So this is something I wrote when I worked at Anchor, um, and it uses Python and a library called Textual to create a nice terminal user interface to gripe. So rather than just getting a list, you get this nice tree view of vulnerabilities, and you can drill down on them, or you can filter them by the types, and it's quite cool. I really like this. I don't use it much anymore, um, but I should update it. Did I did do a release, didn't I? 1.00, and I didn't release that to the Snap Store. Why did I not do that? I wonder if this is a quick and easy one that we could just, in the store, log in and press the build button, get build flowing into the store. Right, if we go to builds, is it even hooked up to my GitHub? I have a horrible feeling it isn't. It is. 3 months ago, failed to build on risk 5. Yes, it is going to fail to build on risk 5. Right, well, let's just trigger a build. YOLO it and see what happens. In which case, we are now doing this. I've got so many more things I need to do. Publish your build to Snap Store. Well, given that we're building it now, we might as well do this. This fits under update some snaps. Building. I should also limit the platforms, shouldn't I? Because there is no point building this for risk 5, because I think the upstream gripe isn't built for risk 5. So there's like no point, because nobody's ever going to run it on. Nobody this year is going to run it on a risk 5 machine, he says. Confidently incorrect, probably. Yeah, I think if I were to run gripe, have I got it installed? I do. Gripe db update. Right. I went silent there because I thought downloading that 96 megabyte is going to ruin my internet for a bit. But it'll be fine. I can't even remember how you use it. You pass it a gripe report, don't you? I don't think I've even got Grummage installed. I think I uploaded it to PyPy as well, didn't I? God, I need to get this automated. Look at that. I actually have something in PyPy. If you'd have asked me a year ago or 2 years ago, would I have stuff like this published in places like PyPy and Node and stuff like that? I'd have said no, no way on earth. Oh look, there's a broken link to the video. Oh, that's a shame. Maria says, after printing 200 conference pages, I'm now reprinting the ones where people manage to put typos in their names or company name. The amount of that happening surprises me every time. Wow, yeah. Speaking of events, I'm going to an event soon for work. Oh my gosh. DevCon in New York, in Brooklyn. And it's in a week. And yeah, I haven't traveled to an event for a little while. So yeah, I'm flying out for this event. See all these smart and interesting people. That's my boss there. And a whole bunch of other people giving talks and workshops, and yeah, all pretty cool. 2 days. Day one workshops, day two talks. Yeah. So quite looking forward to that. Uh, be nice to see some talks that I haven't been in this ecosystem much. So new things. Right, I clicked on a build for Grummage. I can't imagine that takes long. It's Python. The AMD 64 one should build pretty quick. Oh man, I do need a faster laptop for this streaming stuff. Like the stream's actually on another machine, but this poor computer is struggling because I'm like hydrating this gripe database. That should not take that long, but because I'm also doing like this, it's struggling quite a bit. I think I've got a B-top running somewhere. Is it here? Yes, it is here. Uh, is that Stuart posting pictures of viaducts? Yes. Brilliant. Oh man, brilliant. Yeah, that's this machine struggling quite a bit. And we found yesterday Dual. Yeah. Wow, I had very long hair then, didn't I? God, I had my hair cut yesterday, by the way. As you can see, it is not as long as it is there. Good lord, thank you, Stuart, for sharing that. Uh, yeah, and then we took loads of photos along there. That was good fun. I enjoyed that. Um, that trip, myself and Will and Stuart, we went to Dungeness Nuclear Power Station, and we went to the Sound Mirrors. Actually, I'm pretty sure I put both of those on Nerdy Day Trips. Um, if I go to Nerdy Day Trips, uh, and we zoom in on the south east of the UK, we will probably find. I wonder if we put the aqueduct on there as well. Dungeness, it's over here, isn't it? One of these. Is that Dungeness or is that Dungeness? One of these is Dungeness. Is it that one? Hythe. No. Where's Dungeness? It's around here somewhere. Dover? It's not that far around, is it? No. No, 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 no. Deep Shelter? Oh, actually, maybe. I should search for it. Anyway, Dungeness Nuclear Power Station. We went to it. It's one of these, isn't it? Maybe I took it off because it's yeah, there you go. Dungeness Nuclear Power Station, added by Popey. Uh, I need to mark this as hidden. What's this? Old lighthouse. Oh, cool. Um, so yeah, myself and Stuart and Will on the trip where that photo was taken. We also went to Dungeness Nuclear Power Station and another one as well. I can never remember the name of the other one, but there's another nuclear power station somewhere else we went to on a day trip, and it was ace, properly ace. Good trip out. Very nerdy. I've been to 3 nuclear power stations now for trips. Um, what is this doing? In progress. I don't believe you. Is Launchpad having a day? The builder's busy. Are they doing like a rebuild of the whole world or something? Oh look, Nextcloud Desktop. Hello, Marius. The queue is empty. Look, there is. Yeah, it's building. Currently building. What? Command output B. What? What? What is this? Is this actually running? Or is it not running? That looks sus. Oh, oh yes. Sorry, I should have known that. 15:25. So 3 minutes ago, it said waiting for automatic snapd restart in this builder. I can't help but think that's a waste of time sitting there waiting. Or is snapd taking 3 minutes to restart? That feels like such a waste of time having a builder waiting. What are you waiting for? I don't think that's going to do anything for a while. 9 minutes ago. Estimated refresh in some time. Okay, well, we'll just leave that chugging away. Is B2 still going? Yes. I hope that works, because it'd be good to get that one updated. Right, so that's that. Grummage is on my list. Notepad next. Now, this is a challenge. This really is a challenge. Oh, right. So, Notepad next. What could that possibly be? A text editor? In this climate? Yes. So this is Notepad next. Have I got it installed? Probably not. Let's install it. Snap info Notepad next. All one word or with a hyphen? All one word. I have a local install installed. Oh, okay. So let's snap refresh. Notepad next. Stable amend. So that'll download the stable version, which is 0.7. Now, it's outdated for a reason. The upstream developer of Notepad Next has moved on to newer versions, or moved the project onto newer versions of Qt. I think 0.7 uses Qt 5, maybe, and I think above that it uses 0. Something else. Oh, Grand Prix. Okay, see you later, McPhail. Thanks for letting me know. I'm competing with the Grand Prix now, am I? Fine. Okay. Enjoy the walk. Notepad next. I think the next version is Qt 6, and I would need to rebuild the whole world because the version of Qt that they want to use, I don't think is in. Oh, that's not good, is it? Well, that's very bad. All right, well, we need to fix that then, don't we? All right, let me just rename that to B2. And then this is nothing. Oh, that was gripe. And then this one will be Notepad next. Right. Git clone. Oh, I've already got it. Oh, this is the build that I. So I have tried to bump this to Core 24, clearly, for 0.10. Did that work, I wonder? Well, there's no snap in this folder, so probably not. rm star.txt. I could try building it now, but what I'm going to do is not build it on my local machine. That's my mistake with B2. I'm going to build it in Launchpad. Let's see what we get. Actually, before I do that, I should see what version. The latest upstream version is 12, isn't it? So I should just like see what happens. I could YOLO it and see what happens if I build 0.12. So where's the upstream repo? Just to like double check that. Here we go. Notepad next. Yes. Yeah, I think it's going to need Qt 6. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, but we shall see. Yeah, came out in June. Okay. So let's See what happens. Uh, is this going to even work? I think this is not going to work. Yeah, I've got Qt 5 in here. Does 2404 even have Qt 6 in it? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Qt 6. It does. What other... I wonder if there's any other snaps that use Qt 6. I'm already editing that in here. Let me see if I can build it with Qt 5. Let's just see what happens. I suspect this is going to fail, but it can't hurt to just YOLO it. So snapcraft, remote build, and send it to Launchpad, and Launchpad can build it. I should have done this with B2 as well, because building on this poor little, like, I mean, this is a struggle. Uh, um, Look at it, poor little thing. Poor little thing, 95 degrees. I think I should probably put some new thermal paste on this CPU. I don't think that will help. The thing is going to get boiling. Yeah, it's one of my favourite laptops, this T450. I love it. May take a while to upload large projects. Yeah, it'll be alright. So B2. Okay. Oh, what? What's wrong with that? What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong there? Craft CTL set version equals, and then the version string. Let's look for the docs. Craft CTL set version. Mm. I mean, I don't need quotes around it. CTL set version. Let me just make sure that that actually will work and give me... Well, it does work. We know it works because you saw the output from this. It says Craft CTL set version. Is it not? Is it something else that's failing? If it's not Craft CTL, that's the only thing I changed. Whee! Oh my life. Good lord. Oh, there we go. Subcommand failed. Build stopped. 160 of 181. So it got quite far through. I wonder, is this space again? Have I missed something? Just something down here saying out of disk space. No. 100 step standard error. Is it out of disk space? Above exception. Where's the actual error? Oh, is this? Hold on just 1 second. One moment. Include next is a GCC extension. What's this? What's this? What's this? What is this? Is that a warning? Warning. Okay, so there's a lot of them. What's wrong with this? They all look like warnings. Where's the actual error? Failed to run Snapcraft in an instance. Um, hmm. Fatherly duties are calling. See, this is where I find the frustration with debug in Snapcraft isn't great. Because if I now run that with, what I really want to do now is a Snapcraft pack, use XD, and then debug verbose. And what debug should do is drop me inside that LXD container. I suspect that LXD container exists, doesn't it? No. What's going on? Oh, it's in a different namespace or something, isn't it? Right, let me run this. Notepad Next is building in Launchpad. Oh man, this is going to take a while. Well, I've got two going now. I've got this and that. Can I? Wonder if I could put a thing up on the screen. How do you split screen on this? Maybe I could just do it in a terminal. I can. Oh, Have I got toilet installed? I haven't got either of these tools installed. How have I got away with not having those two things installed? Outrageous. Hello again. uh, okay. Build stopped. Subcommand failed. What subcommand? So I'm now inside the container that B2. Sorry. Boo! Um, I'm now inside the Let's D container. Uh, and it's failed to build. Warning suggest. I, what was it doing before that? Have I still got that open yeah, I do. So, uh, which command is failing? So, ninja. Is there a ninja before that? Oh, that must be the make init that's failing. Let's see if there's any updates on the upstream website saying how to build this. Windows building instructions, Windows building instructions to build from source. Init update. These should always build. Well, hang on a minute. Building. Let's just set up building for build. Okay. CMake 320. Well, that's a good like check. We've got the prerequisites. Have I got CMake installed? Yes. Version 4. Well, that's greater than 320, isn't it? Ninja. Python 3. GCC or Clang. Have we got all of that? libcurl for OpenSSL dev. Build packages. Stage 4. Yep. libvalgrind. Ooh. That one. I don't. Do I not have? No. Ooh. I'm missing a build package, perhaps? I mean, it might be that that's already pulled in by something else. GTK2 dev. Yep, got that. Pulse dev. Yep. UID dev. Yep. libuv1. See, I think that pulls it in. And that's there. So, well, I can always see if that is installed. It is. So I don't need to add that. That's not gonna fix anything. Actually, can I open the log in this? I can't. What's the log file on the machine, not in the container? Oh, that's not what I want, is it? Where does it dump that? It hasn't. I haven't exited, so it hasn't dumped it out. I think. So I've got make init here, and do the instructions say do that? Optional. libx264. Optional dependencies, always a good idea to chuck them in. If we haven't already got them, yeah, we have already got them, and ffmpeg, so that's fine. Make init. You should get a bunch of output. If anything goes wrong, hopefully explain things. Change to the build folder. We do that. cd build r Linux. And Ninja. So I'm struggling to understand where it failed. That's my problem. I want to upload the log to Pastebin. Yeah. I'm wondering how I get the log because while I'm inside this container, is it in temp? Yes, it is. What's the easiest way to do this? I could copy it. Can you do like a C list? Is it project? Snapcraft. Can I do is it Lexi pull? See, how do you get a file out of the container? Is it Lexi copy or something? Copy instances, no. I thought there was a way to just like go and pull a file out of a container. Move instances, list, auth. I just want to get that file out and then push it from here because I haven't got Pastebin installed. File pull. File manage files. Okay, good. Let's see. Project Snapcraft file pull. Temp. What was it called? Snapcraft.log. Oh, I didn't tell it the container name, did I? The container name is that the full name of it? I think. Yes. And then what? Is that it? Oh! Hooray! Um. Don't make me do two factor. Just let me in. Let me in. You know who I am. Correct. There we go. Plain text. What's the easiest way to do this? What do you do? X clip or something? Oh man, let's just do code. Dot log. Boom. Right. This is more challenging to do than you would think. Boom. Oh man. Just. I don't want to do this. Fine. Right, everybody look away. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Just do it. Welcome to the chat room. Bonk. Yes. Okay, just do it. Right, in theory, you can click that. I will have a sip of coffee and you can tell me what you think of Um, this. Go away. Um, oh, look at all that. Are you sure? You're sure? Are you really sure? No, I'm never sure. I'm really never, never, never sure. Um, it's doing all the tests as well. I wonder if one of those is failing. I should search for the word error or something, shouldn't I? Visual warnings, aren't they? Number 46. Interesting. Is it going to be something stupid like run out of disk space again? Is that all it is? Ooh, ah, ooh. Could it be this? That is one long line. uh, yeah. I wonder if I could do it without the tests. Oh my god. Right, let's start from the bottom and work up. Subcommand failed. Where? What subcommand? There's got to be some dependency or something that's not there, or see, that is one long line, isn't it? Whoosh. Oh my god. It's entirely possible this is something to do with the compiler that's in the GNOME SDK. I'm not blaming GNOME. The the extension. These are all just warnings, though. Right, that's an error. Line 513. Good work. What is this? Mm, mm, mm. Is there some way to build it without, like, without the tests? Right. Okay. CMake is very chatty, isn't he? Make build type final. If we work in C compiler, just so you know, there's no finders bonus on this. If you find it first, just like, shout. Okay. DU Linux, DM Linux, DT Linux. What the hell are all these? I thought we were doing just a R Linux, not a debug build. 1189. Oh, I'm nearly there. I'll get there in a minute. Well done. Memory sanitizer is not available for GNU compiler. Compiled without memory sanitizer. Fine. Memory sanitizer not available. Is that a problem? I mean, where's B2? This one. Anyone else had this problem? Nope. Anything mentions of this? No. What? With a space in it? What do I need to use? Some other C compiler, like. Ooh. Ooh. You can build B2 with sanitizer. Sanitizer builds have a suffix. Which sanitizer is active? Not all compilers. Nor is there any guarantee this actually works. If it does, you might well get warnings. What? So is this just a test to see if the sanitizers work? This bit. Right. Why is it doing this? Is what I don't understand, because we're supposed to be doing a release and not a. But this is make init, isn't it? It's not the actual build itself. It's doing all the grubbing around to figure out what it's going to build. Or Clang. So inside the container, which is where we are right now, if we're in the parts B2 build, This is where it does the build, right? And in the YAML, we go, or we remove whatever that is. I don't know why. And we do make in it. Build R Linux. And let's build R.Linux. All right, so the stuff is in there. 3934. Yeah, that's the same one I'm seeing, isn't it? When I just do Ninja, that's this. What's missing? I think it needs an issue raised. This template function which gives you things such as what is smallest largest value this type can hold. I'm wondering if this is it's not getting limits. And is where is this? I mean, is this a GCC thing? Because almost certainly the upstream developer, I know they don't use Linux. I mean, is there an existing issue that's already been fixed? It could be. Anyone want to have a rummage on Tom Siddon's, what's it called? Limits. They're using Clang. Oh. Player 3 enters the chat because I managed to get it running on my Mac. Man, this is not the same thing, is it? I wonder if it's. I do have a feeling this could be a GCC versus Clang thing, shouldn't it? You need to add an include limits to the file. Really? We could do that just as a quick, like, uh, where is it? It'll be in, not there, not there. B2, B2. And what was the file called? CMake files B2 to misc. No, that's not the file. Which is the file that needs ninjaing? Is it misc.cpp somewhere? Is it that one? You have got to be having a laugh. Just install the damn thing, will you? Huh. Okay. I believe you. And so somewhere down here, include limits. Just literally that's it. And see how we go. So this will be in build r.linux. And then like, what was it I ran? It was just Ninja, wasn't it? Obviously we're just doing this as a test. It's just Ninja. Well, golly. So interesting. Thank you, chaps. That was enlightening. Right, let's go and look at the upstream code. Um, has it been changed since the release that went out? What's it called? misc.cpp. No. Mm. What we could do, uh, had you had you insert a line at the top of a file, like on the command line? Can I just do a um, like the way you would like like redirect a line? I'm just thinking in the build thing, if I could do something like horrible here, um, and just like, oh, that's not what button I wanted. Insert. Um, mm, 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 what was the single line we added? It was just import, wasn't it? It was include. That was it. Sorry. Insert include limits to the top of the source b2 misc.cpp. It's build error. Is that it? Yeah. Copilot, like autocomplete, got there about the same time as your typing did as well. Um, yeah, ship it. Um, right, this should go. Any reason not to do that? Well, obviously, the first thing I should do is test that that actually works. So if I go back to terminal and remove the line I added, how far up was I? B2 misc.cpp, and then go and get rid of that and just test that I can do. Whoops. Said my I. Is it one eye? That looks wrong. Why is it one? Does that mean insert on the first line? One eye hash include. Well, let's see what. Let's see if Google Copilot is. Sorry, GitHub Copilot is accurate. Include limits into source b2 misc.cpp. Head source b2 misc.cpp. Holy frioli. Well, golly is what I would say there. Right, let's remove it again. so that I can let the build thing do it. Let's get rid of that again. And so I should go into projects and then edit the YAML. The YAML is edited, and now save. I appreciate the help, guys. This is really good. Um, what should I do? If I just run Snapcraft from inside the container, it's going to build it again. And in theory, it should run that line, that said line, before it changes directory. So it'll be in the right place. Okay, good, good, good. Hey, this will be fun. And then what do we do? File a bug against upstream and say include limits. Will that break any other thing? I should always maintain my snaps in a collaborative way on YouTube and Twitch, because this is like, I make progress this way because I have you people here to help me. Here we go. Did it do it? How do I know if that did that? How far? It's further along than this, isn't it? It's not. That Marius, you had it right first time. Cowering streams, not co-working. Cowering. I think that's right. All the streams are cowering at my amazing skills. Supplemented by the chat and all hail the AI overlords in VS Code. It's further down. Yeah. What? Oh, where was the original log would show? Because it's 155 is where we get to before it baths. So, drink your weak lemon drink now. Well, this is super, isn't it? Notepad Next is still building. Dare we context switch to that? That failed. Okay. Oh god, that's gonna be a monster. That is. I don't think I'm gonna do that one today. That's just too much. I want to get B2 working and load up Elite or something in a BBC emulator to prove it works. Also, I need to fix my script that checks snaps because I need, like, right at the top up here, this thing that's telling me the upstream is that version. I can't remember if, I mean, it's right. That is not equal to that, and that is not equal to that, which is why we got across. And I trimmed off the B2 from the front because it's redundant because the package name is B2, but it's also unnecessary because what's the reason it's unnecessary? Because it makes it too long, and Snapcraft complains that that is too long a version number. I would really like to trim it down to just like that. I might trim it to those. It's just a horrible long version number when you look at it in the store. Like, what version are you running? Oh, I'm running version 20, blah. 30 character name. I don't like that. I know this is an emulator, so it's developers who are going to be playing with this mostly. Oh, my life. Come on. It's quite nice getting a 2-character application name, though. I quite like that. B2. That's quite nice. 155 we've got to get to, haven't we? Oh, come on. Poor computer. Look at that. The struggle pad is struggling. Can I see number 2? That's dual. Right, what's it doing? Its memory usage is lots. Memory free, not much. I do love this. This is superb. Oh, that load average over 1 minute. A load average of 11. That's not great, is it? We're not. We haven't got a huge amount of idle or wait. You probably can't hear it, but there is a fan. This thing is like, yes, yes, frying eggs on the CPU. I'm trying to find where the heat. The heat is universally under the entire keyboard. It is. It is warm. It is very warm. I really like this dual. It's quite good. I wonder if it has the top CPU and all that kind of stuff, because it would show you in dstat. I mentioned this yesterday. There's a column like dash dash top CPU dash dash whatever the other ones are, top mem and all that. Did I just install it? I did. Dual top CPU. It does. Brilliant. So can I do top mem? Yeah. So can I do top net? No. It's dual. I don't think it shows any of those, does it? So it won't be it. Well, I would think top net was a fair one to have. What about top IO? There we go. Is there a top disk one? Is it disk? No, it's top IO. All right. So I'm going to change my incantation. Whoop. I do love this. That's so cool. And go back to there. Kill that and add it on the end. And I suspect it'll be too wide for the semmel, so I might have to make it narrower. Yeah. It's wow, look at that. All the information. Most expensive CPU process, Chrome. I don't believe you. Yeah, that's more like it. Over the first line that it always spits out is always wrong because it's always like based on a quick snapshot of data and it's wrong always. Whereas these like 15 seconds sample size. I mean, it's probably true that Chrome is using the most RAM, and you know, sorry, I suspect I know why that is. I think that is probably that's still going, is it? Is it? Is it? Where are you? 155. No, it failed. Did I do something wrong? Did I not patch it correctly? Damn it. I was singing your praises, guys. Come on, you let me down. What's going on? I think actually the memory problem with Chrome is probably because I have Mastodon open. That eats the browser alive. Let's just close it. Go by. And again. And I'll close Blue Sky as well. And probably that paste bin. I suspect that's not helpful, having that open. Okay, let's do that. So why is it still failing and why is it sitting there hanging? Is it still compiling? It's still doing something. If the file was patched, yeah, I can jump into the container, can't I? So XE project snapcraft list. Let's see shell. No, let's see project snapcraft shell snapcraft b2. No, come on, come on. You should tab complete better than that. B2 MD 2064, which is the one that's running. It's 681. Can you tab complete that for me? No. 8525. 85. 25. Do I have to do Lexi shell first? Yes. Where are we? We're here. What's here? Parts B2 build. Ooh, source B2 MISC. Was that the thing? Yep, that's the one. Uh, it did not patch, or the file that we expected to patch was not patched. What would have made that happen? I think we should patch it before we build it, because what this is doing is patching during the build step, and there is actually a step before this, which is pull. Uh, is it pull? CD source, and we should do it in there. We should do override pull. Yeah, yeah, it was. I think that was the right location, but maybe I did patch the wrong one. Let's just check. I do think that's wrong though. I don't think we should do it because when we're in the build, the override build is doing it like I right. Let me just do what I think it should be. I think it should be override pull, um, and then do whatever it should do by default. Craft CTL default, then do the patch, then do that line. Uh, um, because what I think happens. Oh my god, I've jumped around a bit. Sorry. I think it should be like that because we pulled the clean source and that gets pulled into there. And then that gets copied into build for the build, and then the artifacts of that get put into install, and then eventually it all gets put together into prime for the actual of the snap. I think that's what we should do. How does that sound? Does that sound sensible? It's still chugging away. What is it doing? I feel like I'm going to kill it and start again with the patch in the right place. Oh, it's weird that it carries on, even with that failure. I would have expected it to just like die on its butt. What do you think, Daniel? What do you think? Do you think that's the right thing to do? Move it to override pull and get rid of that line there? Still printing conference badges, says Marius. Thanks for the update. Name tag label software is not great. It keeps breaking my layout. So currently editing every single one manually. Oh, good lord. Yeah, that sounds like fun. So if I go into this directory and look for this file, I should see it unpatched in there, and I should patch it in there. Thank you, Daniel, for the confirmation there. So I'm going to kill this because I have to rebuild it anyway because it's failed, right? I feel like I want to do a clean build, but um, I also don't want to do a clean build. Override pull. I I'm gonna I can make it pull again, and then look and see if the pack. I could do Snapcraft pull, so it stops here. Let's do that. Right. So I remove that. That's there. Let's do Snapcraft pull. Skipping pull already ran. Did I save that? Yes, I did. And where is the YAML? It's here, is it? No. No. Snap. I'm pretty sure it does write into the container and the outside are mapped together. So me editing it outside them. There should be an override pull now. There is not an override pull. Why is this not updating? What? What? That should be mapped into the container. Am I in the right? I am in the right folder, aren't I? Well, that'll be why it didn't patch last time. You have to comment in the build override. Oh, I did, didn't I? Yeah. Well done. That'll be why it didn't patch last time. Yeah. Huh. That's not how Snapcraft should work. Am I in the right place? Projects B2 Snap. That is where this folder should be. I can prove that by going like that. Ah! I'm editing source in the wrong place. Hot dang! Well, that's annoying. Right. Let's. So the one I edited is in Projects B2 Snap, and this one is in another place. I apologize. We wasted our time there. So, but it still is better to do it in override pull. Right. So this should not be what I should be doing. I should copy this. Isn't it pulling the source down from GitHub? Not your changes. No, the problem is that I'm editing a YAML in the wrong place. So I'm just gonna like close that code window. And this directory where we're actually running Snapcraft from, if I run code in there and look at the Snapcraft YAML, this is all my fault. I apologize. You will see the changes not there. It is core 24 though. Okay, so we still need this, I think. So now that I've done that, the YAML should have been updated. Where is it? Here. Inside the container. Yeah, it has been updated now. So I should be able to Snapcraft in here, and it will do the patch, and it will redo the pull because, yeah, there you go, repulling because it's changed. There we go. So the test is, has it done the patch? Because it's just done the pull, and I'm still in here. And if I go to project pull, is it pull? No, it's parts B2 source. Right, and now head source. Isn't there not another? What? Why can't I see it in parts B2? Okay. Source. Right. Maybe that folder was transient and it was being. Yeah, plausible. So now source B2 misc.cpp is there. But it doesn't have the import limits, include limits. Why? How can I tell if that? This must be incredibly frustrating for you to watch. I apologize. Override pull. It thinks it did it. So if I was in, yeah, I should add some verification in here. Uh, Hang on a minute. Head minus N1, N5. That. And then do it again after, right? Should I kill it and do it again? Yep. Right, what I can do is just do snapcraft pull. Just to make it just do the pull bit. And then verify that. What is going on? I have a horrible feeling I'm going to need to exit out of this container and do a clean run. What is it doing? What are you doing, my man? I told it just to do a pull. Oh, is it doing all the Git submodule update? Is that why I was seeing top Git remote stuff in top? Yeah, it's probably doing all the submodule init stuff. But why would it be doing that? It shouldn't do that because it's only doing a pull. I think we might have to do a clean run um, because right, what's the date on that? Uh, yeah, it looks like it's doing the submodules because look, that folder is up to date. Source B2 main, no, not main. What was it called? MISC CPP. That has that date on it. I'll see you later, Daniel. Thank you for your help. I appreciate it. I think it needs a clean start. I think this is not doing what we're hoping. I'm going to drop out and do a snapcraft clean. Use LXD. So that's going to nuke that container. And then I'll do a snapcraft. Use LXD, debug, verbose. And in theory, this should be done. Hasn't got there yet. You're doing the patch after the class CTO default, which is still running. Well, yeah, maybe. Maybe I'm just too impatient. I think, Dustin, I think you may be right. I am a little bit impatient. Sorry, but I have nuked it now. So, what happened there? I thought I just closed the. I thought I was closing Copilot. I closed all of code. Whoopsie. Oh well. I thought I pressed that X there, but I pressed that X there. Silly rabbit. Right. No, go away, go away. Right, well, let's see what it does. And let's not do what oh, I see, you're right. You are right, Dustin. Because it did a whole bunch of like build packages and then it was cloning the repository and then it had all those submodules and stuff to update, and it does take a little while. And this is a poor, this laptop is a poor bear of little brain. So, yeah, while that's running, that's going to take a while. Uh, let's switch gears and look at this monster. Notepad next. What folder am I in? Okay, just so we know. I suspect this is going to want Q6. You know, the bath at the start of the build because there's a load of stuff not there. Oh my god! Like right at the bottom, it gets nowhere. Right, installs a load of packages and then fails. Stage package not found. Okay, well that's not too bad. Oh, I've bumped from 22 to 24, and this package name is wrong. I had to go through this all yesterday. Oh god. Right, Notepad next. Go away, Copilot. So it's complaining that lib, what was it, lib ICU, it's not, it's like 74 now. Is it? I could make this a lot faster if I do this here. Apt search lib ICU 7. I think it's 74. Yeah, 74. Do. Save that. Hello, Ubuntu Portugal. This is Ubuntu Portugal calling in the YouTube chat. So I could run this again. I don't think I want to run two things on this machine. Did I run that remote? Yeah, I did. Let's do a remote build again. That means I'm not putting stress on my machine. Well, I'm not putting as much stress on my machine. Wow, it really does install a lot. When you think about this, it's just like a BBC Micro emulator, and the amount of dependencies and stuff to build this thing. It's I do like that GUI though, that IM GUI. Right, well these two are running, so there's nothing I can do there. What else have I got? Nope, not what I wanted. Nope, yes. Are there any others that I can attack? Oh, I was looking at Grummage, wasn't I? Builds for Grummage. I triggered a build. Oh god, it built. Holy frioli. Shut the front door. It built. Right, okay. Did I clone that? No, I didn't. Is it in there? I'm trying to migrate away from putting all my stuff in source. I'm trying to put it in projects because these are my projects. I didn't clone it. I just hit the build button, didn't I? So I'm kind of staggered. 0.1, 9th of, well, that's now, isn't it? Good lord. Why am I so surprised? So Grummage, there's no version in the stable channel. Upstream claims to be 1.0. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So why am I building 0.1? Am I not determining the... I think that's probably what it is. Not doing the version, I think, properly. Uh, let's put it in projects. I don't currently have... No, I don't. Git clone hp github.com/pope. Yay! I just want to get the table looking nice and clean and like all the versions the same and you know yeah, of course I trust the authors. It's me. Oh, I'm in the wrong folder. Sorry. There we go. Oh, it is 0.1. So why does it say 1.0 upstream? That's suspicious. Uh, so I've got a 1.0 that I released. My Snapcraft YAML says 0.1. That's why. It's as simple as that. So that's the quick and dirty thing to do, is to just go and then run the build again. And that will give me a 1.0, because that's what I really want, and that's what that is. And there have been no changes other than packaging. So I think that's reasonable. And I could make it parts grummage. Yeah. Wow. I actually put gripe inside it, do I? Golly, I didn't realize I did that. That'll be why it fails on anything other than. So I should limit the platforms. Right, Core 22. How do you do this? I should. I can never remember how to do this. Platforms. It's build 4, isn't it? It's like platforms. Oh, you're so good. But hang on. For Core 22, it's not, is it? Platforms, Core 22. That's not what I want. I want the documentation. That's a good one. It's not platforms, is it? It's platforms in Core 24. It's architectures. Yeah, this is architectures. Right. So for Grummage, uh, this is. Can I not just say build on and build for? Which is this? Core 22. This is the guide to migrate to Core 22, and this is still Core 22. Okay. Keyword architecture is build on and build for. Okay. Can I just say build on? I don't have to say build for. I can say build on ARM64, AMD 64, and that's really all I want to do, isn't it? Uh, Upstream, GitHub. Oh God, GitHub.com. Just Anchor gripe. What do they ship? They ship on Linux. They have AMD 64, ARM 64, PowerPC, and S390. Really? Okay, okay. I'm not judging. Uh, right. So I'll just do those. Oops. PPC. What was it? PPC EL 60. What is it on Ubuntu land? It's. Let's consult this. PPC 64 EL. EA Sports. And S390X. Done. Right. So that it will give me a 1.0, and it will only build on things that it builds, and everything else is tickety boo. I think, is that right still? I think it is, yes. Yes, it's fine. Right, so I could just go back to my terminal where I've got this and do git status, git diff, add, git commit, make consistent, and limit build architectures, git push. YOLO, straight to main. Sorry. Don't need that. Where's my grummage? Grummage, there. Refresh. Oh my god, I got 5 issues here. Oh, deal with them later. And what I should do is add that to the to-do. What else am I doing? I've managed to update some snaps. I'm now trying to fix B2 build, and what we're also doing is fix Notepad next build, snap build, publish that. And what else did I just decide? Grummage, investigate open issues, open issues. I think someone did a pull request actually to support a new file format, but I'm not looking at that right now because we're already balancing 3 things. All right, that I can forget about because I think that's doing a action to check it. And then if I look here, here, and refresh. Oh man, you want to log in again? Come on. Shut up. Seriously. That's silly. That is utterly silly. What? When did that one start? AMD 64. Oh, it was the last one. No? 12 minutes. About 2 hours ago. 42 minutes ago. Why is there only one of them? Oh, did I say build 4? I did, didn't I? Oh no, build on. MD64. Oh, I've got the. Oh man, you. Why did you guys not spot this? MD64, MD64, ARM64. Oh man. Outrageous. That's what happens when you rush these things. Right, that's really right, isn't it? MD64, ARM64. Build on. Snap. Commit. Fix typo in build arch. Git push. YOLO once more. Right. So now I could force another build. Oh, what on earth? What are you doing, Launchpad? Building soon. I think. Does it know that this is a Python project? Or have I got the syntax just wrong? Oh, man. Build on. Surely. What am I doing wrong there? Oh well, we'll soon find out. If I say trigger a build, will it actually trigger all of them? If I just go YOLO, or will it just do AMD64? In which case, there's something wrong with my syntax because that should build. Yeah, I've broken this, haven't I? Good. Not just me, Dustin. We both need new glasses. Uh, um, what? Do I seriously need to specify? What have I got wrong there? Build on. Do I have to do build for as well? This is not clear. Right, let's find the Snapcraft documentation and find the architectures. Oh my god, why am I constantly getting cookie punches in the face? Architectures. I should know this. I really should. Architectures. Anatomy of a Snapcraft straight. Build on. Ooh. The format. It's the format, isn't it? Astigmatism is a cruel defect. Yes. Target platforms, which the snap should be built on. Right. This is core 24 though, and I'm on core 22. Core 22. Show me core 22. There you go. Right. Build on Arch 1, Arch 2. Oh, you need the pairs. Oh, okay. That's weird. I can see why they changed it to platforms. This is rubbish. Uh, oh, man. Are we going to do another YOLO? Right. So you only have one dash and then two lines. One for a single element, or if you've got multiple elements, you do it like that. Build on. Build for. Come on, Copilot, you can do it. You can guess this bit. There you go. Well done. MD64, ARM64, PPC64EL, SV90X. Yes, it's not confusing at all. And thankfully, they completely removed that and changed it to this, which is like, what? Okay. Just as confusing. I don't understand this. I mean, I get it. Like, sometimes you're building like something that's C++ and and so you need to explicitly say build it on this, 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 and this for this, and this, right? But then there's Go, where you could say build it on AMD64, but I'm going to build a fat binary that runs on anything, or build a Python thing that is all source code and there's no binaries in it at all, in which case you only need to build one of them and it will run on everything. So it's like, I can see why they need every permutation, but it's still a bit rubbish. That syntax is a bit. Okay, right. So, project scrummage. Get status. I did only edit that one file. Get diff. Yes. Build on. Build for. Get add. Get commit. Minus M. Third time. The charm. Git push. Right. Now, if this doesn't allow me to build multiple architectures at the same time, I will be. What gives? Also, why is this theme like. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm in a grumpy mood today, aren't I? In progress. Trigger a new build. Surely I should get one for every architecture if I'm doing this. I might just leave it and see what happens. And then go back to B2. Building soon. Yeah, it's only doing one. Don't know what's going on there. You know what's going to happen is if I scroll down, there's going to be an architecture section down the bottom that I haven't realised is overriding this bit. No. There isn't like a second architecture section here that I just haven't seen. Anyway, that's that. What else are we looking at? I'm gonna drop that and let that build for now. We're also doing our friend B2. Oh, Have we got? It just happens to be on the screen at the point. Oh dear me. And relax. So that's good, isn't it? They built it. I'll tell you what. Sunday is a good day for consuming Launchpad's build farm. Like if you ever want to build anything, like the queue's not especially full. Especially if you want to build for some weird esoteric thing like Risk 64. It's still like it's 1,000 jobs in the queue. Oh my god. How many machines have they got? Wow. I wonder what these are. I mean, as in like physically what they are. Are they all they're VMs? Or are they real? Let's have a look. Let's poke one. Look, this is running builds of like proper nutty stuff. Rough. Oh, that's something I was looking at earlier. Like GNOME desktop for Risk. Building on that machine. What is that machine? And by Canonical Launchpad Engineering. It's a virtual machine. Okay. In the cloud. Accepting jobs. So this is, I don't know what physical hardware this is running on, but this is a VM. So here's a fun thing you can do. Like you've seen um, in my Snapcraft YAMLs, one of them, not that one, not that one, that one. You could put any command you like in there. You can respectfully query the host and see what it is. If it's a VM, then you're not going to get a lot, but I don't know. It's quite interesting. I used this method to count how many snaps there are in the store for each of the architectures, and all I did was submit a Snapcraft YAML, and all it did was just do like a word count per line on a file on the file system that is the number of snaps in the like. If you look in on any system with snapd installed, bar lib snapd names, I'm pretty sure that's var cache. No, var lib snapd names. Is it? I do not have permission. No, is it var cache? It is var cache. So if you word count that file, that is the number of snaps, I think, public snaps built for your architecture that you could potentially install. Potentially because, you know, you might not be able to. So what's interesting here is if I run that on this machine, you know, and we know that this machine is x86-64. If I SSH to my Mac next to me, which is also running Linux, this one here, and I do exact same command, different number. And so what that tells me is there are fewer ARch64, ARM64 snaps in the store than there are x86 snaps in the store. That makes sense, right? But what that means you could do is you could run that command in a builder in Launchpad and see how many snaps there are. You could run that every day and see how many snaps there are every day on every architecture. You could do that. I didn't. I did it one off because I wanted to know how many there were for each architecture because there's no way to see that in the store doesn't show you. And so I did that, and all it does is just return, you know, a number for each of them, and then I just plotted them on a graph or something, and that was it. Job done. Yeah, fun times. Fun fact. And you know, you can run it on Risk 5 as well. And so you could say, you know, how many snaps are available in the store for RISC-V. And what are they as well? Because the file is just a list of all the snaps, like more in like chronological order. And hilariously, the first one is probably one of the biggest in the store. It's absolutely enormous. It's the game 0AD. Look at it, it's a gig in size. It's not the biggest, but it is chunky. There's a couple of others in there that are a bit bigger. But yeah, anyway, that was a side quest and a half, wasn't it? B2 still building. I think Notepad Next has failed. Yes, it has. And we have build logs. Log file. Code. All right. Can we get that to open in the right? Actually, I could do it there, couldn't I? I could go. In here, just do ls that, and then just click it, and it should open. Yes. Right, so have we got any fails? Right down the bottom, baby. Notepad Next. Oh my gosh. What the hell? Did I actually build? Build completed. Oh. What? Stone the Crows. Did that? I didn't see. I was fully expecting that to have completely failed. Uh, is that a good snap? Oh, I thought I had this. I thought I had snap review tools. Oh, maybe I've only got them on the Mac. Okay. Hmm. Feel free to ask me any questions, or you know, let me know if you want to know anything about any of this stuff, and I'll brain dump in your general direction. I think this will. I don't know how I. So I built this from. I must have built this from source. How did this build from source and make us? I have no idea. Snap review. Notepad Next. I reckon this will fail to run. I reckon it will have all manner of problems, but we shall see. So it's probably quite a large snap. How big is it? 76 meg. Oh, that's not too bad. I am blown away that that works. Okay. Does it actually run though? I think the poor little CPU in this is struggling still. Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. So interestingly, it's using MK Squashfs. So when you do a snap review, it unpacks the snap and then repacks it. And I think it does a comparison to make sure that the unpacked and repacked are the same. I think that's to like overcome potential vulnerabilities in the packing, like maybe you put a zip bomb in it or something like that. I think um, that's just one of the tests, anyway. Other than that, B2 is eating all those CPUs. Good lad. Review. Confirm it classic. Yeah, no, it is a classic snap. That icon is non-existent. Notepad Next.svg. The desktop file. What's wrong with that? Non-existent icon path. Snap, snap, GUI. Okay, whatever. It's not a broken SVG, is it? Looks good to me. Silly rabbits. Right, okay, should we install it and see what happens? That's what you're all waiting for, isn't it? Snap install Notepad next. Classic. Classic. Dangerous. Danger. Marius, thank you for yesterday telling me that I should plug a power cable into my USB adapter because I've had no drop offs today, and that happened a lot yesterday. Right, is this going to work? Should we find an empty desktop to try and test this on? Right, let's do this and have. Oh god, good old Discord being Discord. Um, and what do I want? I want to have Snappy debug scanlog. Is it scanlog? Whoa, look at that. That is Discord being Discord. Good lord. Let's close that. Oh man. Hello. And what on earth? Is this because there's a history of them starting like 4 hours ago and I've got to wait for this to catch up? Right. Well, that's not intuitive. Okay. I just want to wait. That is horrible. Yes. I love the fact that, as I said, oh, that's horrible. Ping34 in YouTube said, oh, that's horrible. Yes, you are right. It is, and I'm pretty certain there is an open bug about this on Snapcrafters Discord, and I suspect what the answer I have a feeling is you need to just make it like be able to see the world. Because like Discord wants to be able to see everything you're doing, so that it can show that little like rich notification thing. Um, yeah, it's even older than that. Cluttering system logs. Yes. Wow, 213 comments. Holy frioli. Right, 2018. Let's read a story. Oh, look, it's me. Hmm. Is that what we need to do? Yeah, system observed. That's the thing. Uh, no, I don't like that. Yeah, unfortunately. Um, yeah, there's not a lot I can do here. Hmm. Anyway, we're getting diverted. We were trying to fix. Oh my life! Oh god! Can I specify which application and say only a particular? Only new. Only new. That's what we want. Only new. No. Uh, only snap. There we go. Only snap. Uh, Notepad next. What? Why are you showing me Telegram? That's really weird. Only snap. Show only denials for a specific snap. Oh, sorry. Yes, maybe I should. No, I'm not a snap. Snap. Am I a snap developer? No, I used to work at Canonical on the Snapcraft team, and I have a bunch of snaps in the store. If you go to snapcraft.io/publisher, yeah, there you go. Uh, this is my page, and these are snaps that I still publish and maintain. So, for example, this one I think we updated yesterday. Uh, yeah, latest stable release was updated yesterday. And so I'm just going through updating a few of them, and I have a little to-do list, and I've got a list of my snaps, some of which need updating, like Notepad Next and B2 are the couple I'm working on at the moment. But yeah, I used to work there. I don't work there anymore, but I have these snaps, and I like to keep them up to date, but sometimes they're not up to date, and that's my fault. Um, I don't understand this. What is going on here? Who's that? Myself? Follow. Right. What? I don't know. Right, let's launch it anyway. Notepad next. No icon. For some reason, it thinks that icon doesn't exist. There's no title bar. Where's the title bar? What is going on here? Why is the title bar missing? What version of Qt is this built with? 5. Why is there no title bars? I see. It's very cool. It was so entertaining. Well, that's very kind of you. And I've spent 3 hours on one of them. So yeah. Missing title bars in Qt applications. Why is that? Is that because we're on Wayland? I don't know. Debug info. 012. What am I doing wrong here? Okay. To fix the issue, reuse XCB QPA plugin. Use the plugin. So, am I missing a couple of dependencies inside the snap? I wonder if it's as simple as that. That is entirely possible. So, where's Notepad next? Nope. 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 That one. I think they're in there. They're not. Well, that's a quick fix, isn't it? If that's all it takes and it works. Boom shakalaka. And we are. Oh, thanks for fixing that. Marius has finished printing the badges, everyone. We can all go home. Do I need the dev things for this? How can I test this quickly? 2404. Right. We could do some surgery. Rather than me rebuild the whole thing, we could do some fun, I say fun surgery. Let's remove the snap. Snap remove, purge, Notepad. Next. This will be fun. Trust me. Trust me, I'm not a doctor. Right, I suspect I have both of these already installed on the host. So what we're going to do is something utterly wild. What we're going to do? What we're going to do? We're going to dpackage minus L that. Ugh, dpackage minus L that. I've got libcomposite, but probably. Hang on, let me just check. So I've got libcomposite installed, but I don't have libxcb cursor 0. Is that what we're saying? Well, right. Okay, so apt install that. Let's just get that on the host. I wonder, will it work? No, we want to put it inside the snap. That's fine. Right, let's save that. Now what we'll do, now this is the weird bit. We're going to unpack the snap in a folder, and we're just going to go and put the libraries in there for the lols. So if I do a dpackage minus L libxcb cursor 0. There it is. So I am just going to, oh, is this 22 or 24? Can I do this? Yes, 24, brilliant. So for funsies, I'm going to just YOLO that user lib that file, which is not a symlink. I'm just going to cp that into the squashfs file, which is there, and then user lib x64 whatever, and assuming it's not already there, libxcb, it is already there, is it? Xcb cursor, xcb, no, it's not. Xcb cursor, it's not there. So let's just go donk and just put it in there for lols. And what else? I said dpackage minus L. Is that the only one we need? That one will be a symlink, won't it? Yes. Right, just for the test, we'll just YOLO that in there as well. Bonk into squashfs user lib x, whatever that is, directory. Right, and the other file was lib xcb composite. Now, I have a feeling that was already in there, wasn't it? Squashfs user lib x whatever lib xc whoops lib xcb composite. No, it's not. Good. Right. So let's see what files we can. Let's just cp him and him into user, no, squashfs user lib x. Done. Now move the snap out of the way and call it backup. Just for fun. And then go snap pack. So what I've done is basically unpack what's inside a snap, monkey around with the contents, and then snap pack will read it back into one snap. Now, I don't have to do that. There's another way to do this, which I should have actually tried. But let's see if it can squash this back up. It might take a minute because it's recompressing a whole bunch of stuff back into a squashfs file, and that's like 70 meg in size. Like how big is the squashfs? So the backup one is that big, and that's the one it's remaking, and the squashfs unpacked is 300 meg. So that's compression in action right there. So in theory, if I try and install this, sudo snap install that dangerous classic. Have I spelled that right? Yeah, I have. Right. So I'm now installing the snap package that I monkeyed with and just chucked a couple of libraries in. And will that mean I get title bars? Oh, you can go away. Thank you. No. Sad face. I wonder if it's because I need the headers as well to make it compile with that. Oh well, it was worth a punt. It's good for lols. Why is that not working? I'm confused now. Like why? This makes me sad. I really thought I was gonna achieve something there. Well, that's my fault for reading some random blog and doing exactly what it says. Oh, okay, okay, right. Well, there we go. Let's try that. mm, Segfault doesn't like that at all, does it? No. Okay. Bodging is not the way to do this. Ooh, it does not let me run from a terminal. That's interesting. Hello, Zeb. How are you? Does it still run now? Yeah. I should probably do this properly, shouldn't I? Oh. Oh. Maybe I need that because I'm on Wayland. Oh, God, why do I keep pressing that button? Right, let's try. Let's try it. Like one last bit of nonsense. Whoops. Those aren't quotes. Thank you. Does not like that, does it? Interesting. I'm just doing random things, which is wasting time. So, hmm, that's another option. Wonder if that's required. Oh, jeez. One day I will stop pressing that. Do I have that installed? No. What does that bring in? Some things that look sensible. Is that enough to fix it on the host? Or can I put that inside the container? No, I don't want to do that. I want to do Notepad next. No, that didn't fix it on the host. Might be useful inside the container though. Let's give that a go. Let's try adding these things, and those are stage packages, yes. And then add the same. I don't think those are needed. I think that is a wrong steer. Have I got Wayland support enabled? Well, I'll get that from the extension, won't I? Am I using an extension? No, I'm not. Apps. Uh, 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 uh. Disable Wayland 1. That feels like a flawed plan. So it's using X then. It's using X Wayland, if that's there. Well, I am going to try using the theming thing. I don't think I should be disabling it at Wayland anymore. I think I shouldn't be doing that. But we'll do one thing at a time. Right, so git status. What have I done? Git diff. We changed to core 24, version 12. We removed the architecture stanza, did we? Oh, okay, yeah. And then we updated that library. We added the Q GNOME platform. Okay, add. Oh, and why is the icon not showing? What is wrong with that icon? You know what? We could another quick and dirty hack is icon. Snap GUI notepanex.svg to snap GUI notepanex.png. Open snap GUI notepanex.png. Yeah, I know SVGs are better. I know. I didn't want it to open in a browser. Blech. That's horrible. Yeah, don't use that. I don't know why that doesn't work. Weird. Never mind. We'll solve that one separately. Let's get the thing launching with window titles. Well, actually, I could just use this, can't I? And just go. Yeah, that's all I want to do is update the YAML. Attempt to fix build and UI. And dialogs. Commit. Punch it, Chewy. Oh, man. Do it. I hate using Git inside VS Code. Git status. Git push. Oh, they've diverged. Uh-oh. What have I done? Just fast forward. What have I done? Oh my god. I just want to. How old is this then? What have I done on. Oh, it's not called that, is it? It's called Next Snap. I hate Git. 5 months ago. So how come this is out of date? I only cloned this just now, didn't I? You have one or two different commits each. But I haven't touched that for 5 months. hate doing this. Can you not just like do this for me? I hate doing this. Show me the merge. Okay. Doesn't it get to show you the... I thought you could just do git merge and have it all like do it in here. Oh god. Okay. Fine. I don't care. Merge conflict in Snapcraft YAML. Show me. Show me, show me, show me. Right. Yeah, fine. Resolve in the merge editor. This is what I wanted. I want that one. Yeah, I want that one. Yep. Is that everything? Is that it? Oh my god. And now has it still got my bit in it that I changed? Yes. Can I... Is that going to work now? Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Okay. Man, I hate Git so much. Uh, right, so now we should... hello! Builds. Is this going to start building straight away, or I need to trigger a build? Right, let's trigger a build and let that go. Meanwhile, about an hour ago, we started building B2. Another success. It builds. Thank you very much to Dustin Wilson and Daniel Dewberry over on Twitch who helped me debug and fix this. Well, I'm assuming it's fixed. Snap install. Bonk. Dangerous. If this works, this will be glorious. It'll be a good day, and I can go and celebrate by having something for tea. Right, so let's get ourselves a clean, empty desktop and just go B2. Boop, boop. Yes. Yeah, you didn't hear it actually. If I do a reset, file, hard reset. Lovely, 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 lovely. Right. Yes, great success, Dustin. I really appreciate that. Should we go and find a disk image to fully test this? BBC download disk image. What can we download? Disk images. Stairway to Hell. Yay! I am here. Right. Microsoftware. Disk images. Let's get a disk image. What should we get? By director? Publisher? I'll tell you what I want. I'll tell you what I really, really, really want. The game that I used to play on the BBC Micro all the time. Yes. Wow. Thrust with infinite lives, fuel and no countdown. That's cheating. Thrust. I reckon it's that one I want. Boom. So nice. Let's just open that. Thrust. Hello. There it is. Oh, it's already unpacked. Thrust.ssd. Okay, so somewhere we've got a copy of B2 running, and I should be able to say drive 0, disk image. Ugh, this is ugly. Okay, well, we'll ignore that for the moment. Thrust. What's the brake button? Is it shift? No. No. I don't know what keyboard mapping is. How do I make it boot? I can't remember. You can just say run. Right. Run disk image. So if I say, well, will it? Where's the keyboard? Command keys. No. How do you make it? I mean, is it star dot? Oh, star dot. Oh, that's so good. I don't know if you can hear this, but there is the sound of a floppy disk spinning. It's amazing. What is the key for like shift break? You've got no audio. Yeah, well, the microphone will pick it up. I can hear it. Let me lower the microphone. Uh, no, you won't get, but you'll hear it output from here. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll turn off voice isolation. Hold on one sec. Okay, I've now turned off voice isolation, so you're going to hear every scratchy noise. Let me just start it again. Please tell me you heard that. Oh dear. If you hear that, that's great. I can do that. Yeah. Anyway, what is it? Shift, is it F12 or Shift F12? How cool is that? That is just great. Brilliant. So caps lock and control. Oh my god, can I redefine the keys? Caps lock and control. Oh my god, that's horrific. Return and shift. Oh god, let's just see what happens. Oh god. What's that? It's quite loud, isn't it? Let me just turn it down a little bit. I should have read the thing, shouldn't I? That's semicolon. One of these buttons is. Yeah, okay. It doesn't show you the keys again. What's the thrust button? It's not that. Is it shift? I need to find the thrust key. Yes! Yes. Ha! Glorious. Right. Get the orb. I haven't played this. Oh, hello. Let's destroy the nuclear reactor or whatever it is. Uh-oh. Whee! Is that a sufficient test of this application? Okay, that's enough of that. I'm going to turn voice isolation back on. I'm not going to sit here and play BBC Micro next like 3 hours, much as I would love to. Let me get the microphone back up here. How great is that? Right, okay. So, what did we do? Let's bookmark that. Download all of the things. So that was BBC B2, which is here. And what have I changed? Let's just sync. Okay. So we changed this. I don't think we need to do that head and head thing anymore. We should probably tell them, shouldn't we? Dustin says he's on the other side of the pond. They had Apple IIs at school. Spent a lot of time annoying the crap out of the teachers, getting the computers to do things they didn't understand. Well, when I wasn't a terrorist playing Oregon Trail. Amazing how good micro was. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, I had happy times at school and college playing with these things. Right, what do I do? Do I file a bug upstream? I think I do. Right, let's do that. Well, no, let's public. It doesn't matter having the head in there. That's fine. It's not a biggie. No user's going to see that. This is all just, um, stuff and nonsense. Right, let's commit this so we get the build working. And the only thing we need to commit is this, I think. Update build. Build, fix, workaround with, what was it? It was misc.cpp, wasn't it? CPP. Go! Right, and then we'll trigger a build. Oh, this has been a very successful weekend, hasn't it? I've still got that open there. Right, so that's updated. That's all good. Right, now we can go bonk and trigger a build. And so all of you who want to play with the latest build of B2 will be able to a little bit later. Good. Right, we should do the final good thing, which is to let the upstream developer know. Have I still got that log file open where we captured the problem? Ooh, that's a snap. I don't want to open that. Is it that one? What is it? Line 500 and something. Is this B2 log? Build snap. Is this the one? Yes. Okay. Was it line 500? Where was the line where we found the bit that was really like pertinent? It was like, let me scroll back through the Twitch chat where we saw. 3934. Thank you, Justin. Just how is it that every time I 3934? What? This is a different log. I think it might be. I think it's this one. Three. No, is it 3934? Is this the right log file? Yeah, this is looking like it. No, no. Have I got the wrong log file here? Which one is it? Oh, this will be the log for the one. It's that one. It's this one. This will be the one that I pulled out of the container, isn't it? 3934. Yes. Three. Yeah, somewhere down here. 3934. There we go. Perfect. So I'll put this chunk in the bug report. Bear with me just a sec. I'm going to mute 1 moment. I am being called. Wow, fatherly duties have arrived again. Right, I'm just going to do the super bare minimum here and say missing limit. What was it? Oh god, what was the patch we put in? Missing. Is this the right one? Yeah, missing include limits include in misc.cpp. What? You gotta watch me find a bug. About here. That's probably enough, I think. That's enough, isn't it? I don't need much more than that, other than, you know, the facts, just the facts, ma'am. Boo boo boo. Yeah, he's a lovely person. And just like all of us, is an open source person who's making a thing in their spare time, and sometimes there's bugs. Right, I think we have achieved something today, and so I'm going to call it a day after streaming for like 5 hours. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciated this. And let me know if you want to do more of these, or if there's anything particularly you want me to talk about or not talk about, or, you know, stuff. But thanks again. I hope you all have a super week at work. I'm not sure I will be streaming during the week because, you know, work. Um, but if I do, you'll be the first to know if you subscribe or follow. Ha! Uh, you'll be the like second or third to know if you don't, because I'm going to spam it everywhere. But yeah, thank you. I really enjoy this, and it's nice to have a little bit of a connection with people who are willing to help me fix some stuff that we all care about. Thanks very much. Have a good week. I hope you all have a calm, relaxing Sunday evening. Cheerio, everyone. And greetings from Germany. Sorry, too late. Bye bye.